The bustling Oyo Palace is adorned with elaborate decorations for the annual Osun festival. People dance, drummers play, and traders sell goods in the vibrant marketplace. The Princess Morayo watches from a palace balcony, longing to be free among her people. A grand Yoruba palace during a festival, with people in colorful traditional aso-oke and beaded jewelry. Women wear gil head wraps, and men don agbada robes. Dancers with elaborate masks perform, while drummers in traditional attire beat talking drums. The princess, dressed in a royal lace iro and buba, watches longingly from a high balcony. Morayo, against the wishes of her attendants, disguises herself in a commoner's attire and sneaks into the festival. She wanders the market, admiring the crafts and foods when she stumbles upon a daring archery contest. This is where she first sees Aderemi, a ruggedly handsome hunter, displaying his unmatched archery skills. The crowd cheers as he splits an arrow mid-flight, winning the contest. Their eyes meet, and for a moment, the world seems to stand still. A bustling Yoruba marketplace with traders selling beads, fabrics, and carved wooden masks. A muscular young hunter in a dye-dyed tunic and leather sandals takes aim with a traditional bow, splitting an arrow in midair. A disguised princess in a simple wrapper and coral beads watches in awe from the crowd. That evening, Aderemi walks through the sacred Osun Grove, a mystical forest where lovers often meet in secret. Morayo follows him, her heart pounding. Under the golden glow of fireflies, they confess their love, knowing it is forbidden. A sacred Yoruba forest at twilight, with fireflies glowing around a river. The hunter and the princess stand close, their hands nearly touching. He wears a hunter's tunic with charms, while she is draped in a simple but elegant silk wrapper with golden embroidery. The mystical Osun River reflects the moonlight. Unbeknownst to them, Olumide, a jealous palace guard who secretly loves Morayo, spies on them. He rushes back to the palace to inform the king. The next morning, Morayo is summoned before her father, Alaafin. She denies nothing, boldly declaring her love for Aderemi. The king is furious and reminds her of her duty, to marry Prince Olakanmi of the Ijebu kingdom to secure peace. That night, guards ambush Aderemi in his home, beating him and dragging him through the streets. The Babalawo, royal priest, declares that the gods have cursed their union, warning of war and disaster if Morayo does not marry Olakanmi. A royal court scene in an opulent Yoruba palace. The Alaafin, dressed in golden aso-oke and holding an ivory staff, sits on a high throne. The princess, defiant but teary-eyed, wears a royal gel and coral beads. A furious Prince Olakanmi, in a warrior's tunic, glares at her, while the royal priest in white robes and cowrie shell necklaces delivers a grave prophecy. Aderemi is exiled, left to die in the Okiaro forest, where dangerous spirits and wild animals roam. With the help of her maid, Ife, Morayo sneaks out of the palace and rides into the forest, determined to find Aderemi. She finds him weak but alive. They flee toward the border of the kingdom, hoping to start a new life. A moonlit forest with towering trees and glowing mystical symbols carved into their bark. The princess, now in a travel cloak, supports the weakened hunter. He wears